Alcaraz, well done today. How happy are you to come through in 3 sets against such a tough opponent?
Well, I think in a Grand Slam it's always great winning straight sets, saving energy for the next rounds, and I think it's even better for yourself, for the mind to have a win, such a great win against Tommy Paul, in straight sets. So it gives you a lot of confidence coming to the quarterfinals. So I'm just really happy with the level that I played today, and I'm excited to see how it's going to be in quarters.
Charlie. Well done, Carlos. I just wanted to ask you, obviously in your on-court interview, you were asked again about the Djokovic serve comparisons. I actually just wanted to ask you about that shot, the Djokovic serve, and what makes it so good and kind of tough to play against.
Well, yeah, I mean, it's for him, I would say he doesn't hit the fastest serve, but it's super accurate. Like you cannot read it, and it's really difficult to read it, and it is really close to the lines, and his ball is like a sleeper, when touch the ground. So it's as I said, it's really difficult to see it and to return it. So that what makes his serve really good one. But yeah, it's not the fastest one. So sometimes you gotta go for the precisions more than the speed.
Dave.
Hi there, Carlos. I understand why it's good for you to win in straight sets and conserve energy, but is it more valuable to play a match like this against a player who's really playing well, even though it was 3 sets, than if he'd have had a bad day and you hadn't needed to raise your level quite as much?
Well, I mean, it depends. For example, if I could have played 4 sets today, I would have been happy anyways, because I think the level of today's match was really high from both sides. So it's you have to see the overall of the match. For example, something that I was working on is to maintain the focus during the whole match, which I did it today, playing such a great tennis since the beginning until the end of the match. So for me, it was really important, more than saving energy, because I just have plenty of. It's more about how I've been playing during almost three hours, which was a really high one.
Matt.
Hey, Carlos. The forecast for Tuesday is really hot, which means that the roof is probably going to be closed. I'm curious how you feel about playing indoors at this point and how it will affect your game, whether it's your serve, your ball speed, the climate here.
Well, you gotta get used to everything. So I have to control the things that I can control. If it is gonna be really hot on Tuesday and the roof is gonna be closed, I gotta be accepted that and just trying to play my best tennis, on indoor. So whatever it is, I will be ready. I will be focused. I will try not to think about it. I will try not to affect my game at all. And I think that's it. So that's gonna be my mindset. Let's see on Tuesday. Probably it's gonna change. Whatever. But yeah, I think we gotta show our best tennis in every condition.
Have you ever played here with the roof closed?
I don't think so. I don't think it could be the first time I'm playing with the roof. So, but I've practiced, so which I think is great.
Nada from Serbian Radio. I really like your outfit. It's very unique. Very
Thank you.
And the real question is, what do you think about very fast-growing sports like paddle and pickleball everywhere in the world?
Well, I mean it's to see new sports growing up is great. But I, for example, for me, that paddle, it's more European, let's say. So I just love watching the paddle, and sometimes I just try to play as much as I can. Sometimes I'm not allowed to, but I like playing. And the pickleball, I don't watch it that much, and I don't play that much because I think it haven't been in Europe yet, which they are approaching, the other countries or other part of the world. But I've played a few times, and for me it's fun. So it's going to be interesting how it's going to be the impact, of the pickleball, for example, in Europe or other places in the world. But the paddle, I think, is getting huge.
Last two in English, Ryan.
Hey, Carlitos, well played. You've talked a few times about the serve change, and particularly that it came from yourself. I'm curious. Obviously, you trust your team and the people around you, but how important is it also for you to trust your own judgment and trust your own decisions? And is that something that you've improved at with age and time in the sport?
Yeah, I would say, and I've been learning that as I've been growing up and getting more experience. It's my team or my coach can tell you whatever, but if you don't feel comfortable, you have to do something else. So I think the first thing is that the player has to be comfortable with, which I just have full trust to my team that they are gonna just put something on the table that I'm pretty sure they're sure that I'm gonna be comfortable with. It's whatever it is, shots, movement, or whatever. So, but yeah, I just feel really comfortable with everything I've done, so far with my team or adjustment just by myself. But yeah, I think I gotta be comfortable on the court, and I think that's the most important thing.
Last one.
Hi, Carlos. During the first set in the tiebreak, there was a 50 minutes of stoppage because an emergency situation in the stands. How hard was to handle this situation, as well as emotionally and as physically as well, because it was the most important part of the set, and the tiebreak was 3-3. So, how hard was it to handle?
Well, it's I've been in that situation before, and it's not really a really good situations at all. As I said many times, I think first of all the health of the people is the most important thing. Just to feel they gotta feel good, watching the match, and then after that we count the players. So as soon as I notice that that person is good, so for me I just try to be active again, trying to be my 100% again, because in a tiebreak every point is really important, and I try to start pretty as good as I can. So I think it was a good points after that, which I'm really happy, and yeah, it wasn't that hard to be focused again.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.